With the recent release of episode 7 of the show and it concluding with it looking as though Jamie was going to take down his father as governor of Montana, during the credits we got a trailer for the mid-season finale. With this season having a slightly longer runtime, coming in with around 14 episodes, this next episode will be the last whilst it takes a short break. So with that, I thought I'd break down and explain the trailer for next week's mid-season finale. So let's get into it. Here is Yellowstone Season 5 Episode 8 Trailer Explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. The trailer opened up with the line, "The greatest threat to that ranch is our father." It sounded as though it was Jamie speaking the line. To be honest, none of John Dutton's other children would say that other than Jamie in this present time. I would also think that this is most likely occurring in a conversation between himself and Beth. Most likely when it looked as though he had blood all over his face, as I imagine she's going to lash out at him. Underneath this line being spoken in the trailer, we had a view of the Yellowstone ranch with riders saddling up. I think this is them getting ready to head down to Texas with Rip in order to take the cattle to the leased land in order for them to be able to survive and hold on for the following year. Shortly after this, we had a shot of Jamie with blood coming down his face whilst he stated the line, "I will remove the threat," most likely referring to the first piece of dialogue that we heard, and he was then informing Beth of what he was going to do. This would be the plan of getting him impeached and removing him from government, then leasing the land back to market equities so money can be made and the state of Montana will avoid being sued and ultimately make a profit. The next batch of scenes that we had in the trailer was of John Dutton speaking with Monica. He stated, "I've got something I need to ask of Kayce. I need his help. I need it from all of you." This was the biggest curveball of the trailer, as I'm not 100% sure what help could be required of them all. One side of me thinks that he may be looking for Kayce to return to his previous role that he resigned from, but I think that's too obvious. Part of me thinks that he may be looking to use the death of Monica and Kayce's child as a sob story to try and get sympathy from the people of Montana following the hostile environment that will be there following Jamie's announcement. That's why he could be asking for help from all of them, as it would take an emotional toll on them all. I feel that could well be the case, as I don't know what more it could be. After this, we then cut to Jamie in the stands speaking and looking for approval for his father to be impeached. He stated, "Governor Dutton has violated state law. The Attorney General's office is seeking impeachment." It looked as though this was also filmed as it was being broadcast on the news and Beth was watching it unfold. John Dutton looked as though he was preparing to go to his office due to the fact that he was in the attire that he normally wears when he's present there. He was also seen to be standing up on stage in front of a crowd, so he may be getting ready to address the accusations that have been thrown his way and respond to the disruption that his son had caused. Or Rainwater could have got hold of him and he could be standing in support of Thomas Rainwater, following the announcement of the 2 pipes that could be going through the reservoir. Beth then followed by saying he's declared war on this family, referring to Jamie, in which John then responded, "I know, Beth," as he looked a little worse for wear. The most he has done this whole season so far, so it must clearly be impacting him. We've seen John throw his role as governor to the side this season because he achieved all that he ever wanted when he got the role. This was to stop the airport from being built, but it now seems as though his struggling ranch, along with the change in the public's perception of him following Jamie going public and looking to get him impeached, means it may start to take its toll and really throw things into chaos for him as both of his arms will be struggling. Jamie has burned his bridges with his family, and I believe it will be unforgivable due to the fact that he's betrayed them all. It also seems as though the story of Rip when he was younger is going to be delved into more, as we saw a shot of him getting rid of the body from episode 7. The mid-season finale looks as though it's set to be something interesting for sure. With the show taking a small break following the next episode, I feel it's going to cause a big mix-up within things. I think John Dutton could be in one of the worst situations that we've seen him in for a long while, as the position that he holds as governor of the state and within his ranch could start to be compromised as his involvement in both is starting to cause them both to deteriorate. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So, there you have it, Yellowstone Season 5 Episode 8 Trailer Explained. If you want to see more videos such as endings explained, theories and predictions and character breakdowns, then click on the I button. Or alternatively, you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you'd like to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter. @brainpilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. What do you think is going to happen next? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.